Dr. Phobos, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Farrell. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
That's long overdue for that pap. Smells a little cheesy. Alright, what's over this way? Nothing to see here. Oh, that thing's taking a little while to boot up. It's a little too cold for the Focus.
Statue of one, anyway. A machine built to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Faro leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Faro Focus, to the dynamic chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Faro remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer,
How do I
and
activate
always
this fucking
surprising.
thing?
Faro Automated Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
So they made the Focus. What was this place? What were they doing here?
It was a corporation. A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your Focus.
Let's look at them now. These? We are not reading that. Or that. Or that. Or that. Corporation. Text data points, whatever. Ooh, let's look at that. Play.
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are...
Fuck off.
It'll help you understand.
Okay. I'm not gonna read any of that. I'm going to proceed. Or listen to any of that. Uh-oh. We'll be fighting soon.
The air. There's no smell to it. Not even old death. Nothing natural. Another cave-in. But I could get through.
Alright then.
Looks like I can climb here.
I can use this thing that they call a ladder. Corporations use them to point and laugh as they go up and down elevators. Sometimes the fat people would use them for 3 times a year on January 2nd, 3rd, and 4th because they are going to pledge to finally shed the weight. Alright, where am I supposed to be going here? Gotta go that way, eh? I'm gonna jump.
I bet I can use that as a ramp to get back up.
This? Oh, here we go.
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow
Oh,
are
for
being...
fuck's sake. in here. God damn it. There we go.
Made it. Looks like the way up. What's left of it.
Up we go. There you go, girl.
Gonna be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek. If plants can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too.
Do you think she's better than plants? No one's better than plants. Aww. I'm gonna look down. That's whatever. Come on. There you go. Up you go. Back. Oh, there it is. Shove more blaze in my pack. Cute little ramp. Up and at them. Uh-oh. Maybe I should go up there. I don't know what for, but I guess we're going to find out. Come on, you can do it. No? Can we not? Fuck off, come on. Quite the detour. Oh.
A way up. All it takes is a few good handholds. All right, made it. Wonder what we'll find.
Data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Woohoo! Scan the data point. Ooh. Hey, cutie.
Elizabeth, good to, It's been years.
Yeah, don't touch
Where's
me.
your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
All right, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in.
Pharaoh.
I know you, Ted. You've screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone.
Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
Okay then.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I...
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean?
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
Slap him.
The Faro robots threatened all life on Earth, but somehow she defeated them. The world of
she?
the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
A final file has been recovered.
This is where they get it on afterward.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you
Well,
can.
pues.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I'm speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Clearly she did. Dickhead.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
She Zero Dawned it.
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish.
Oh,
Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Pharaoh robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime. And what you want to know is my name.
Well, you didn't answer any questions before.
Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
Do you shave your head, or do you go somewhere else to do that? I don't want to say that. Let's punch him.
You're so smart. Why do you know so little after a lifetime scratching around in the dirt? It's not my fault you're bad at what you do. I came to these ruins looking for Elizabeth Sobek, not because of the things she did centuries ago, but because people are trying to kill me right now, today. I've got bigger problems to deal with than your crap.
Congratulations. You just graduated from whining to throwing a temper tantrum. I'm sure Elizabeth would be proud. You need to get a grip on yourself and start thinking straight. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of
No.
course I am.
It's nap time.
Why are you still standing here?
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you've still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
What a dick.
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades? It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself. Now, if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well.
Right, Craig.
Proceed.
You said you've known for some time that Pharaoh war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
Better not touch
You
me.
really need to make this personal. I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
Jeez, where'd that insecurity come from, sir?
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
So you won't tell me, eh?
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Like Walt Disney.
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation.
It's called
Wasting
Pilates.
time.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asuram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved. Well, getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least. U.S. Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn. Easy, easy. They're inside, too.
Come to mama. Booyah! There's a thing there. You see there's things everywhere. Oh man. Guliev. What do we have here? Corporal Yana Mills.
Looks like quite an enduring victory we put our foot in today. Contact in 30 seconds. Hey, I think that's enough time for Sobek to finish.
Battle. Frozen in ice and time.
What happened? Why did it stop?
Looks like quite an enduring victory we put our foot in today. Contact in 30 seconds. Hey, I think that's enough time for Sobek to finish Zero Dawn.
If this is really it, I gotta say, it's been an honor to serve beside these tanks.
Here it comes.
Freeze!
Where's that fucking guy?
Are you getting this, Silence?
Who are these
Silence?
people in front of me? They're just chilling, not attacking me, huh?
Titan inbound, same play as Akron. Base defense locks it down. We engage, sever the lens, blast out the fountains.
Another day in the life. Record time, really close. Anti-MB on point. Hoorah!
It's a corruptor. Uh-oh.
Silence, you getting this?
What is it?
All these soldiers. They died here.
People die all the time. I'll keep going and find something interesting.
I can't tell if these guys are going to attack me or not. Guess I'll just kind of creep up on them.
Operation Enduring Victory. What would that mean?
Too close!
That does it. Time to take a look around the room.
We'll never know if they were going to aggro. Is that it? Oh, wait, who's that person? Oh, we already did that. On we go. Ooh.
Must have been where the soldiers slept. Like the lodge in Mother's Heart, I guess.
Log. First battle of the eastern seaboard wall. Had a long run up to it. This was before Kalmar, and projections were a lot worse for the east. For 3 weeks, we kept getting scrambled out to some coastal burg to train Minutemen. It was always raining on account of Europe already being torched. Block after block of prefab barracks. They were still printing barracks right up until the hour the main force hit. The Minutemen? We ran combat drills with them in the streets where they'd lived, trying to pretend they might live to die somewhere else if they paid attention. Nothing worse than the ones who actually bought into it. Hopeful, pestering us with questions about Zero Dawn like we know something they don't. I swear, the more we do this, the more like the bots we are. Except they learn from every fight. And us? I'm not so sure.
Ooh.
Log. Third Battle of California Marine. The swarm came in from the Pacific, and I don't know if it was the local Minutemen or the crazy 15th, but they'd set the garbage patch alight. Man, the sea was on fire. That stuff was... The first wave of bots came in covered in burning sludge. It bought us an hour or two of slaughtering them on the beaches before the swarm recalculated. We pulled them inland, back through the Kalmar sprawl. Dropped buildings on them, EMP'd the grid. Standard operating procedure. The last time I was in California, I was 5, 6. The light was like that vintage social net filter that was everywhere in the 40s.
3040s?
Recalls, I've been instructed to remind you of Article 115 of base policy regarding unauthorized use of processor cycles. Specifically 115C. Any holographic simulation not directly related to operational training or efficiency. Consider yourself reminded and enjoy your gaming.
I like gaming.
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the wrecking recalls, I don't know, 20 drops. In and out of the West Coast, fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. Their training is basically, here's a DEW, when you see a bot, hit it.
The furnishings were
Somehow it's all
metal.
coming together. The Between
Hardly
us
ever
and the
get
6th
comfortable.
MRB, we took down a horse
It
at
was the
Lithium
metal
Beach.
world.
Pulled out
Guess they
before
were
its
used to
buddies
it.
arrived, but to see a big one go down. I hope you made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're gonna have a shot at turning this around. We just
Just
need to
one
give
bed.
Project Zero Dawn the time
Maybe
it
their war
needs.
chief too.
Then everything will be the way it used to be.
Not reading that. Whoa. What the fuck is that? Oh well.
Red light. Guess that means no power.
What's that do?
These wires must run to the power source. Whatever powered this door should be close. Oh, that's informative.
Balls.
A holographic interface. There must be some kind of code.
Hmm.
Maybe I should try scanning objects in this area.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
North, east, west, south. That's what I think he said.
3 power lines, 3 sources. That makes 1.
Hmm. This is not as easy. Maybe I'll keep doing the same. North. Shit. West. East. South. No? Did I fuck that up? God damn it. Let's listen again.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter.
God damn it.
Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you?
Oh.
As usual, I defy expectations.
It's a different one. I don't know why I went this way.
That's 2. 1 more.
Assuming that's up here. It's up here. Oh, there we go.
Sounds like that did it.
How do I get back over there? Oh, quite the jump.
Trains being used in bases. No clips. Must be another way. Some kind of power cell. I wonder what it's for.
Oh,
It's them, all right. They're not looking for answers. Just weapons.
Oh shit. There's machines. Stop moving.
Something there!
Uh-oh, they know where I am.
You won't survive this.
Fucker.
More! Don't let up now!
Whoa! How'd you get up here? Fucker.
You can't invade this step.
Peekaboo. I see your death.
Hello.
Just in case. Ooh. What's in here then? Oh. Oh, for fuck's sake. Just want to pick up the GD healing things. I don't think you're coming with me, gun. Can't make this jump together. I don't think I'm making this jump at all. For fuck's sake. Let's see. Not going down there. Aha. Let's see it.
What is this?
That? It's a map.
A map of what?
Our world. The planet Earth, Aloy. It's not flat like you thought.
Kyrie.
Why would I think that? During eclipses, the shadow cast on the moon is curved. So our world is a globe. And it looks like this, from a distance.
We'll discuss this another time. Back to the matter at hand.
The Faro robots were spreading across the world, eating everything up. Somehow, Elizabeth stopped them before it was too late. But how?
Stuff. Whack. Toledo. It's Dr. Tentacles.
The Eclipse.
Metal Gear.
Tampering with a metal devil. But they don't think they can wake it, do they?
Watch out!
That there's one of them death bringers. Got dreadlocks in its mouth.
Another Kovish. And this one can move.
Fuck. But I don't care. I will just shoot them from here. Hold still, boy, while I shoot your face. Oops. I guess it is on. Did I punch in the right one? Alright, you, sir. What's happening? Oh fuck, I should not stand there. Ah, you fucker! Oh, this is not gonna go well. Why are you attacking me? So it does that too, huh? The only gun you have left? You fuck. Oh boy. Just keep moving. What is supposed to be weak to fucking lightning? You know what? Have some of this. Black ass gun. What's this guy got? Supposed to be weak to fucking fire and lightning. Alright, let's switch over. Fucking storm slinger is supposed to be cool, but it's fucking not. Great. I still don't understand why that's hurting me. There we go. Can I get a special hit on it? No? No? Alright. Where are those parts that are supposed to stick out? They're not sticking out. That might be the way to do it. Stunning him. Oh, I can do it. Fuck, put him away. Oh, come on. Load him up. Yay.
Soldiers long ago. They had to fight hundreds of those all at once.
Yeah, they had more than a bow and arrow. What's that box? In my little radar thing. Is that this? Yeah, because now it's gone. Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat. What? You're going to thank her after what she just said?
Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her.
Oh, it's just... I mean, my God.
Maybe take this discussion offline.
There's not going to be any discussion. You saw the numbers. Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn. That can only be paid for in blood.
Oh, come on. If we upgrade our fleet, crack the code somehow...
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this... we'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder.
Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
By giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn. The top-secret super-weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory.
War plan? This is a war crime.
It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of alpha and beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Thank you.
Then I'll be off.
Is this game supposed to be how
Launch base. What is that?
how
What did these people
Sobek's
do?
juice company got started?
What did Elizabeth do?
Thingy there? No? Nope. There's one there.
Dr. Sobek, as projected, the Wichita salient has collapsed. 5 Horus-class Titans have broken through.
Glad to be rid of that place. Now I just need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I've checked my data and located the base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the Citadel. The palace at Sunfall.
The capital of the Shadow Carja. Not exactly convenient.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority, all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
So, disable their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
Alright, so is there some way to cut the web down?
Crash the network.
Never thought of that.
Yes, there is a way. A weak point in the network.
Point the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
Silence out.
Zero Dawn. What sort of super weapon did Elizabeth make? She stopped the machines. Not before the world she knew, her civilization, ended. Let's hope it won't come to that again.
Move along. You have no need to I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for her arrangements, you need but ask.
There'll be time for all of that later.
Aloy.
What's this? I'll look at that notebook later.
I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope, seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of Blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Derval. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The HorizoN have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. It used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Derval used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Derval more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Hey,
He mad.
A moment, please.
This man's fresh. Better put a shirt on, trying to talk to me like that.
Erend didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
Uh-oh. She didn't really bring him up. Don't want to tell him that. Maybe she did bring him up and I just forgot. I'm not gonna lie to him. But he is asking. I don't know what he really wants to know. Go on.
She's not the one who's suffering now. You are. She died before you could say goodbye.
Is it that obvious? You're right. I'm dwelling on my pain, not just hers. And there's only one thing left that can help. Find Derval and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
This is the place. You home, Derval? I got a surprise for you.
That was a delayed break. Uh-oh. It's a trap, everybody run!
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too
It's
big.
a bomb, all right. Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
Blaze. It must be leaking from something upstairs.
Look out, dummy. You guys are coming? Not
That's
right
a
now.
lot of Blaze.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Derval promised. Smoke will darken the sun. As the city goes up in flames. There's gotta be a way to stop it. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong. Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force, I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
We survived. Ish. The city is now safe.
We did it! Derval's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Derval said he'd make a VOD watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Derval's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. He tries for the palace. He's finished.
He gonna die.
Boot tracks, with just a bit of blaze in them.
Did you hear that blast?
Hurry up! Get to the fire and shut up a bucket line!
Hurry up! Oh.
Fine good for a fair price.
What happened? I haven't had a blast like that since the liberation.
Could you spare a moment to speak with the fire?
Stop it. Uh-oh.
There's smoke rising from the edge
The
of
Hunter's
mesa.
Lodge.
Are we under attack? The tracks lead inside. Another one of Dervahl's hideouts.
Oh, down we go.
This must be where Dervahl assembled the detonator. He tunneled through the wall. Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
Yikes. Looks like one of the band members for 3 Days Grace or something. Oh, for fuck's sake. Do something, Aloy. Yes. Yes, Queen, yes. Whoops. I like this one down here. Punch him. Fuck each other up.
Helpful.
Take those. What's this thing? Oh. They're everywhere. I'll take them. It's a nice little lap. Some more fools coming up.
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Karja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong. It didn't... I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner!
Cue me. Oh, alright.
What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
What's that?
I think... I'm not sure.
Oh, what?
I've led an army.
Fucking hell.
A savage is nothing.
Like that, huh?
Why does Avad always have his ladies do the fighting?
Incoming!
Can we finish this? I've got a sun god to kill.
You know what, sir? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Can we finish this?
I'm not crazy about that guy's weapon. Alright, I'm losing my patience.
Why does Avad always have his ladies do the fighting?
How the fuck did you miss that?
It's not over yet, Nora. Any good HorizoN tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
Shit. Oops. Those we take down with... Oh, I have a rope caster with a slot? I have one with 3 slots, it looks like. Well then. Modify, let's clear that. Shadow rope casters 50, 70. Go, rope caster can go there. And what else do I use for those guys? I think that's about it. Let's see. Inventory, weapons. Where's that new rope caster? This one is. This one can go. Go there.
Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you. I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way.
Really? Kind of fucking them up, sir.
Those majestic, murderous glinthawks.
Oh, for fuck's sake. If I catch one of you.
I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way.
Ah.
Majestic, murderous glinthawks.
Fucker. Let me override.
Never do the work if
Go
you
fight
can
your
get a
buddy.
machine to do it for you. I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way. do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you.
You son of a bitch.
Ah! Those majestic, murderous flinthawks!
Fucker.
Ah! Those majestic, murderous flinthawks!
Fuck off.
I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way!
No, I hope they like fighting each other.
Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you!
Is there only my two left? They're kind of fucking each other up over there. Ah, you move too much.
That wasn't a warning.
Is it just you now? Where'd he go?
This'll be useful later.
Did he fly away?
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Why don't you take your clothes off?
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Aaron, you'll screw it up!
Oh.
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
Well done. I'm so proud of him. We'll get him some ice cream now.
Aloy. I was just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Dervahl on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do. Right?
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Dervahl.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on,
Give
stop.
this man power?
You're gonna make me tear up.
So, after all this, what's next for errand vanguardsman?
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and we'll lay Ursa to rest properly. Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less chit-chat, more drinking.
What do you think the Oseram will do to Dervahl?
First off, they'll argue about it for a long time. But whatever they come up with, it won't be quick. I can live with that. In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the sun ring to remind him what's coming.
Well...
I know. You gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master. All before breakfast.
I'm hungry.
You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. Now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time.
That's right. Bow down.
Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I'll always have a minute for you. Maybe even 2.
2?
3 if you shave your fucking beard.
She likes me.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you. And I don't want to try.
Is he hitting on me?
I hope you will consider staying in Meridian.
Dog. Yeah, let's bring up your ex-girlfriend, huh?
Were you and Ursa, you know.
I suppose it's obvious how I feel. How I felt about her. She didn't just give me advice. She gave me strength. But we couldn't be together. Relations between the Karja and Oseram and Meridian were unsteady as it was. The union of the Sun King and an Oseram warrior would have led to open revolt in the city. And probably war with the clans.
Did anyone know?
Only one. Dervahl. He wanted Ursa, but she rejected him. And so jealousy became yet another of his hateful motivations.
What exactly will happen to Dervahl?
For now, he'll languish in one of the old cells under the Sun Ring here in Meridian. As for what happens after we negotiate his extradition to Mainspring, I don't want to think about it. My father was very creative when it came to inflicting suffering. But some Oseram devices surpass even his imaginings. What a waste. Dervahl is a brilliant man. I wonder what he would have accomplished if it weren't for my father's cruelty.
I know who attacked the Nora. A faction of Shadow Karja called the Eclipse. They're digging up ancient machines, weapons they want to use to strike Meridian.
I see. What you're saying echoes whispers I've heard from Murad. A Shadow Karja splinter group, corrupted machines across the land. When will the attack come, do you know?
I'm not sure yet.
And we will do what we can to prepare. Keep me informed if you learn more.